Hi, I'm Kris with iThink, and this is the third episode of Indie Tips. Today's episode is special effects and why you really shouldn't use them. At our level of independent filmmaking, it's very difficult to get the desired look through special effects. It just looks phony, it looks cheesy, and it usually doesn't add to the story that you're trying to tell. From my point of view, like I said, most of this stuff can be interpreted by different filmmakers with different visions. What works for me is focusing mostly on the story and the camera work. The technical side of it and the storytelling ability is really what's going to shine through your independent film. Most things that I see include car chases and gun battles, and then it's all the sound effects and the explosions, and it really ends up looking crappy. And the story suffers. People don't get your talent doesn't come across because you try to jam it full of all this stuff. For example, you see how stupid that looks? That's what your movie's gonna look like. Don't do that. Don't do that. Part 2 of episode 3, it sounds like a George Lucas film, is green screen. A very tricky special effect that we advise against, simply because you don't have the time or the manpower or the know-how to pull that image off the way that you envision it. And I've done this firsthand. I made a film previously that was in black and white, and I used green screen. That was the only thing that saved me with the black and white. Otherwise, it would have been a process that I couldn't have done myself. With films like Avatar or any big budget picture that use a lot of green screen, they have entire departments hired to go through and sit there for hours and hours and hours and do that stuff. With you, it's just you and a keying button on Final Cut Pro. So, unless you know what to do or you have a sophisticated system or the manpower and the time to do it, we suggest avoiding it and doing all things in camera. Again, essentially just focusing on the story and the technical camera movements to tell that film the way you want it to be told, and that's what's going to stand out the most. Alright, well, that is the end of episode 3. I'm Kris Krainock with iThink I Can. This has been Indie Tips, and we will see you next time.